Welcome back to Curity Travels as we bring you the latest news and updates on our latest adventures. My name is Cordier, and today we'll be going over our recent voyage on the Sun Princess. I will be going over the different decks in which you can find activities and what those activities are available for you to do on this cruise ship. Now, let's get into it. The Sun Princess is the newest flagship of Princess Cruises Spirit class. This is the first of their Spirit class, and this ship brings in the biggest and most modern ship class to date. It was launched in 2024 and introduced brand new suite categories. It expanded dining in a more open glass forward design. This ship holds 4,300 guests plus, and it is the first of the largest princess ship ever. The new Spirit class design with the signature glass Spirit atrium is its signature design. As we get ready to go through the different decks of this cruise ship, if you find this information helpful, entertaining, or something that you like, please give us a thumb up so other people will be able to find this information and have it available to them.
On deck 4, you have the landing. This is your place where you embark and disembark from the ship when you're in the port of call. There also has a large replica of the Sun Princess, and it can also be used as an area for different events. On the other side of the landing, you run into the medical center. This is where they have for any treatment that's needed during the cruise. The rest of deck 4 is just area for ship operations. Deck 5 is basically just the bottom half of the Lotus Spa, which you check in on deck 6. And the rest of deck 5 is cabins. Starting aft of deck 6, you have the solid dining room, which is your other main dining room that you can come and enjoy a meal while you're here on the Sun Princess. It's a nice area, and depending on when you come in, you will have some live music. From this area, you either have to go up or down the deck to see the rest of deck 6. Deck 6 is where you check into the top part of the Lotus Spa, and this is a nice area to visit. And going forward from the Lotus Spa through the cabin area, you will find the entrance of guest services. This is where you come to resolve any complaints you have on the ship. The other side of guest services, you will have the Firefly Park Kids Club. Forward from this area on 6, you will have additional cabins. On deck 8 aft, you have the rear of the boat, which has the infinity pool and some hot tubs. You also have a bar area back here that serves this area. Aft of deck 8 is the Sanctuary Restaurant. You will see this on the other side of the pool and hot tub area. This is the restaurant for those who are reserved in the Sanctuary Suite. Moving forward from the aft side, you will run into different shopping that are here on deck 8. You will also have Barbados, which is one of the Italian restaurants, and some additional shops as you go forward on deck 8 through the shops of Princess. On deck 8, you will also find the Umani Teriyaki restaurant. Towards the mid area or the Piazza, you will find shore excursions and the restaurant Makito Ocean. Paquito Ocean is a nice place to come get a meal, especially if you enjoy sushi. But on the other side of Miyamoto, you have the Crooner's Bar. The Crooner's Bar is an area where you could come and sit down and get some refreshments while you're here with friends or others. You can watch the show, and you can watch the piano and performers during the show when they're not playing music in the Piazza. You will also find the entrance to Spellbound. Spellbound is a unique venue that you will find on the Sun and the Star Princess. From there, you run into Princess Casino. As you can see, there's plenty of table games and slot machines in which you can enjoy during your cruise. This ship does not have a separate non-smoking casino. From the casino, you run into the top part of the Princess Arena. The Princess Arena is where they do shows and events during the cruise. The venue is very nicely laid out in proportion, and from here you will see Broadway style shows to entertainment and future artists that are here on the ship. And walking out the bottom area of the Princess Arena will take you to deck 7, which you will see the underground teen lounge. And moving aft, you have Good Spirits at Sea. On the other side of Good Spirits at Sea, you will have the Princess Live, which is a venue where they come and do shows during the cruise. And on the other side of Princess Live, you have the Butcher Block, which is a nice venue and one of your specialty restaurants. Next to that, you have the gelato area, which they have gelato and make coffee. You also have O'Malley's Irish Pub, which is a nice venue to come and relax and enjoy some Irish themed setting. This takes you back out to the Piazza, in which on one side you will have the Coffee Current, which is a place to come and get some coffee themed drinks, and some pastries. On the other side you will have the entrance to O'Malley Irish Pub. And you also have another bar in the area, which you can enjoy some cocktails and refreshments while you're watching shows on the Piazza. This is where you will also find the Catch by Rudy, which is one of the seafood venues on board the Princess Cruise Lines. Continuing aft, you run into the second part of the Shops of Princess here on deck 7. Walking past the Shop of Princess, you will find the Warehouse Bar, which is right across from the restaurant of the Crown Grill, which is the steak restaurant on Princess Cruise Line ships. Around from there, you will find the Eclipse Dining Room, which is one of the main dining rooms on board this ship, and this is where you come for your dining. Deck 9 is composed of cabins, and going aft from the cabins, you can see the entrance to the Cabana deck. This is the private entrance for everyone who has a suite on this deck and you want to go to the outside area. Past the rooms, there's a door that leads outside, and you will see the Future Cruise and Loyalty area on deck 9. And also you will see the photo studio on this deck. From the photo studio, called Princess Photo, you will run into Alfredo Pizza. Alfredo Pizza is where you can get some pizza, and it's one of the specialty restaurants and classical restaurants. This is the top of the Piazza, which is 3 decks tall. On the Piazza from the starboard side, you have the International Cafe. The International Cafe takes you to the eatery, which is the buffet area on the ship. On the inside of the evening, you get to the promenade dining, and this is your ice cream and pizza bar. Here there's plenty outside decking in which you can enjoy your dinner, breakfast, or lunch. And there's also a bar area on the promenade. On one side you have your promenade ice cream, and you will have your promenade slice of pizza. And like most of the ships, they actually have people here that serves you your meal during serving time. On the other side of the eatery, you run into the Americano, which turns into a sit-down venue, which you can sit down and order menu from the menu during dinner time. In aft of the ship, you will see some outside dining in the deck of 8, which has some other areas and a hot tub and pool in which you can see the ocean from the aft. Deck 10 through 16 is composed of rooms and cabins. 16 to 17 are your suites. At the rear of deck 17, you have the dome. This is the outside of the dome. And you also have the entry of the dome. Inside the dome, it has a simulated waterfall and plenty of area which you can sit and enjoy each other company and cocktails at the Cascade Bar. From the dome going forward, you run into the Leo deck. And at the Leo deck, they have the Leo Bar, which is a place to get refreshments. You have Leo Greens, which will get you a nice salad. You have the Leo Grill, which gets you hot dogs and hamburgers. You have your Leo Tacos, which you get some nice tacos with your different meats. And you have Leo Slice, which is your pizza up on the Leo deck. You have plenty of lounges and chairs, and you see the pool area. Going forward from there, you run into Coffee and Cones, which is a place to get some snacks and coffee. And you have the Mix Cocktail Bar, which is a place to get some refreshments and drinks. And there's plenty of space to relax and enjoy your cruise. At the rear of 17, you will find Love by Rotini. Deck 18, you'll find the Sanctuary Club. On 18, you also have the photo studio and the fitness studio. This is where the wellness studio is located. And you can get into the entry of the Lotus Fitness Center. You also have the Lotus Bar and Barbershop. And from this area, you can see the Lido deck on 17 and plenty of space and lounges for you to lie out and sunbathe. You will see the bar on the deck 18. You'll find plenty of lounges and chairs in this area. And this is where you can enter to the top part of the dome of 18. This is a nice, cool air conditioned area which you can come and relax. And they have shows during the day. You can see the simulated waterfall. And it is a nice place during the day to just relax. And in the evening, they have shows and events.
As you can see, there are plenty of things to do on a cruise with Sun Princess, and I will be doing a future video going over the activities that we enjoyed while we was on this cruise. We look forward to seeing you in our next video as we provide you information to help you travel, relax, and be rejuvenated. Thank you for watching our video.